And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Houston Astros.
And now, please welcome.
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Houston Astros.
And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Peter Lambert. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Okay, all set to go. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers. And this one is off and running. That one fouled off. Going 2 now. Struck him out looking. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. This is not a team that's had much success driving the baseball so far this year. They have to rely on stringing hits together as opposed to scoring a lot of runs on homers, doubles, and triples. So it's hard to bunch runs together.
Well, it's exhausting being at the bottom in slugging percentage, Boog. Stringing together big innings is tough over a long season. Somehow, they need to generate some power.
Line drive, 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Bryce Terang stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Got him. And that will end the inning. Now here come the Astros. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Carlos Rodriguez. What do we have on him?
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first 3 hitters.
Digging in, Jeremy Pena. Down and away for ball 1. Foul ball there. The 1-1.
No, that's low. Ball.
Got him. And there's one away.
Batting second, designated
Now we
hitter,
check out the Astros lineup. This is a good offense, Chris. You're going to get quality at bats and balls put in play consistently with this group.
And it doesn't really matter who they're facing on the mound. They have the ability to go out and compete and win ball games. If it's an all-star or Cy Young Award winner to just a rookie up in the big leagues. So when you have that, you have a chance to win every night. If I was a pitcher on this team, I'd feel pretty good about taking the mound for them.
No, that's out. Ha!
Late swing, foul to the left. Here's a 2-2. In the air, right field. Bowers settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out. 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman.
And now it's Christian Walker.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
That one
That's a ball.
outside. Ball 1. And another ball.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2 down, nobody on. Pitch misses there, and the count is 3-1. That clips a corner. Walker wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Taylor Trammell.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And a big swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Chopped left side. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, William Contreras.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake. First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line.
And foul.
And foul ball. Here's the 0-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Fastball for a strike. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 1-1.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Two down, nobody on. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Lambert, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015. A changeup missing. Ball 3. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. No score here in the second. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning.
Batting 7th, center fielder Garrett
Up
Mitchell.
now for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. And a swing and a miss.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Ball, that's in.
Just a slow ground ball this time. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes.
Isaac Paredes.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The other way, and foul ball. Here's a 1-2. And he chases that one. And there's one down.
Right fielder Cam Smith.
Nope, ball.
In the air, left field. Chorio moving under it. And there are 2 down.
Batting 7th, second baseman Braden.
Now here is Braden Shoemaker.
Outside, ball. Ball up.
And that one ripped into right. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting 8th, center fielder, Jake Myers.
That's ripped. Base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now it's Christian Vasquez.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate under the Mendoza line so far this month.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Two on, 2 outs. And a count 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Comes a 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Jeremy Pena in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a payoff pitch. Sets him down looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here in Houston, new inning getting started. Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting 9th, third baseman, David Hamilton.
In the air, right field, Smith should have this one. Makes the grab.
Up next for Milwaukee, the designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
Here's Yelich at the dish.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Hey!
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position.
An unfortunate pass ball right there. One he's not going to be happy about behind the plate. And with the runner advancing to second, that double play's off the table right now. So we'll see if that comes back to bite him.
Just missed.
Ball.
Right side.
Ball.
And that's just foul. Man at second. Battling here as he fouls it away. Top of the third, no score. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Towards first. He takes it on his own. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
Up next for Milwaukee.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Fastball for a strike.
I'm a little surprised with how patient they've been against the fastball. They've taken a few for strikes now. I'd like to see him show some confidence by attacking those pitches.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
An at-bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swing, and he popped it up. That one is foul, and he'll see another.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
The 0-2.
No, that's down. Ball.
The Brewers with a chance to score first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball high.
That one misses. Full count now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena.
Jeremy Pena.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Out to short. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Up next for the Astros, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
And that is out of play. In the air to left center. Chorio gets under it. And there's two down.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman.
So next up for Houston, Christian Walker. Hammer, base hit. Around first, heading for two. And he'll pull into second safely.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And a
That's
foul
a foul
ball.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Paredes stands
out.
in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Here.
Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go. That's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here in Houston, on to the 4th. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
And there's the ball.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. On the ground, out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That's the ball.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Pena over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for Milwaukee, right fielder Jake Bauers.
Now here's Jake Bauers. He's 0 for 1. And that one popped in the air left field. And that is that. Brewers go down quietly, still behind by a count of 1-0. Bottom 4, and stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith.
Cam Smith.
Well, these
That's
Astros
the ball.
showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one ripped, but foul.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Nope, that's in.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Astros.
And here's a look at how he's
Baseman,
using his pitches in this one.
Shoemake.
Line drive, base hit, right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Astros.
Nice line drive to the pull
Center
side,
fielder,
met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Jake Myers will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
That's the ball.
Man at first, 1 away.
Hee-haw!
Fastball is
Oh.
outside. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tags the runner for 1. Not in time at
he's
first.
safe.
It's a fielder's choice.
Up next for the Astros. Catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Quick toss to first.
No,
And he's
he's
back
safe.
in safely.
Hey!
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Myers leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 2-2. On the ground to third. It's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the Astros.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Jeremy Pena, the next to hit.
Pena.
No, ball.
First and second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground to the left. And it
That's
goes
foul.
just foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
That misses
Ball
the zone.
inside.
And the count's even at 2. 2 on, 2 outs. And it remains 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two on, 2 outs. There's a line drive to left field. And that is the inning. 2 left for the Astros, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here in Houston, all set for the start of the inning. Andrew Vaughn up now for the Brewers.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Vaughn wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges.
That's a ball. That's high. That's a ball.
The 3-1.
Hit!
This to third. Paredes fires over to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Up next for Milwaukee, center fielder Garrett Mitchell.
Swing and a foul straight back. The Astros leading by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Good eye in that spot.
Missed. That's a ball.
And that skips into dirt. Lifted in the air, right center field. It falls in, and that's a hit. And a man aboard.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Joey Ortiz picked up a base hit to center his first time on. And a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The tag.
He's in there.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Full extension makes the catch. Runner tags for home. In to score from third. It's 1-1.
Yeah, just a great effort out there to track that one down and bring it in on the dive. Awesome effort to get at least 1 out. Yeah, a run comes across the score as he tagged from third, but it could have easily been a lot worse if that ball drops.
Here comes Christian Yelich.
Ha!
Now the 0-1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the fifth coming up. All tied 1-1.
Now pitching for
Back
Milwaukee,
now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Grant Anderson.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez.
Well, these Astros just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park.
No, that
makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 2-2. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Ground ball to the right side. Vaughn takes it himself, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman, Christian Walker.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one. Walker in his 8th season, 34-year-old vet, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2012. Fouled off. He was late. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball.
Off the plate, and that's ball 3.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swing and a foul out of play. Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that's a strikeout looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. Go ahead run on base. Now batting Taylor Trammell.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Backed off the plate that time. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Grant Anderson will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
New
Milwaukee,
pitcher now,
number
DL Hall.
37.
Well, good luck
DL
against
Hall.
this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
And fires in a fastball at 95. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Ball.
Fly ball to right. Bowers on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. We played 5 full. Tied at 1 aside. Back here in Houston. Close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So up next,
Leading
Jackson
off for
Chorio.
Milwaukee, left fielder Jackson Chorio.
And there's a foul ball. Strike on the inside corner. Chorio thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Nope,
Just
that's
missed.
outside. Ball.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Bouncer to second. Fires over to first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Up next for Milwaukee, second baseman Bryce Terran.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Up next for Milwaukee, catcher William Contreras.
And now it's William Contreras.
Hee-haw.
Slice to right. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Bottom of the 6th,
Leading off
and
for the
stepping in for the Astros,
right
Cam
fielder,
Smith.
Cam Smith.
No, that
Movement in
missed.
Milwaukee's bullpen. Jake Woodford, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. And a foul ball. Check swing called strike. That's strike 2. Swing and he breaks his bat. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. One up, one down.
Up next for the Astros, second baseman, Braden Shoemaker.
Ball. That's up.
The 1-0.
That's a ball. Outside.
There's a swing and a miss. Got him swinging. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder.
And now it's going to be Jake Myers. 1 for 2. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types.
Yeah.
Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Comes up empty.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Way
That's the
inside,
ball.
gets out of the way. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Astros are down quietly. Still tied, 1-1.
Now pitching.
So a
for the
new pitcher out of the
Astros,
bullpen for the
number
Astros,
64.
number 64. He's been so good against lefties.
Leading off for Milwaukee, right fielder Jake Bauers.
Right through there for a strike. Ground ball, Walker. He'll do it himself. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the
Up
7th.
next for Milwaukee, first baseman Andrew Vaughn.
Close,
Ball.
but call the ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Next pitch is
That's down.
downstairs.
That's a ball.
That just
Ball
missed.
4,
He
take your
walked him
base.
on 4 pitches. And the go-ahead run is on base. Garrett Mitchell
Up next for
getting ready to
Milwaukee,
hit.
center fielder
Taken high in the
Garrett
draft,
Mitchell.
he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
0-1 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Here comes the runner. Relay throw home. He'll score easily. It's 2-1.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
That catches the corner. One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Line drive. And there's 2 down.
Up next for Milwaukee, third baseman David Hamilton.
So digging in, David Hamilton.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Line drive, base hit. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate, safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And it's 3-1.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Hamilton off of first with 2 away. Sliced hard, but foul. The 0-2. And the sweeper is off the plate. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. That's a little bit low.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And here's a 3-2. Got him swinging. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Brewers 3 and the Astros 1. Set for the last half of the 7th. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Ball.
Right
That's
now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Yeehaw!
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Outside with a breaking ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Oh, great grab on the dive. No play despite a great defensive effort, and that will bring the tying run to the plate. Here's Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
Ball.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The tying run at the plate. And
That's a
another
ball.
ball. Right through there for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. There's a ball. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. Tying run at the plate. And ball 4 to aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting into chase right there, but with first base open, walked not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Now the tag at third, and they got him. The 1-2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's the third out. 1 left for Houston. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here in Houston, we go to the 8th. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. Upstairs.
That missed. That's a ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone.
Hot shot, and he can't knock it down.
Up next for Milwaukee, second baseman Bryce Terang.
Oh, 1 now.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The 1-1. And that one fouled off.
He's begging, give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Terang checks his swing, appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
Next for Milwaukee, catcher William Contreras.
1 out man at first. Now William Contreras. 0 for 3 in this one.
That's the ball. That's inside.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. One-two now. Got him looking. 2 down.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 64 done for the day. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Nate Pearson gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Up next for Milwaukee, right fielder Jake Bauers.
Here goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Man on second, 2 down.
That was absolute
outside.
gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take your base.
Up next for Milwaukee, first baseman Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn now. And a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Late swing fouled off. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. Brewers strand a couple, but they still lead it 3-1.
Now pitching for
Back
Milwaukee.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jake Woodford.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of the matchup.
Leading off for the Astros, left fielder Taylor Trammell.
Ball.
Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Abner Uribe, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. And the 1-0.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That's the ball.
The next offering
No, ball.
misses. Ball 3. On the ground to first. Vaughn steps on the bag, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man
Up
is
next
out
for
in the 8th.
Astros, third baseman Isa Paredes.
Nope. Ball.
Grounds one to short. Handles, throws to first. Great pick. They get out number 2 on a tough play.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Cam Smith now at the plate.
Hoo-yah!
Two down, nobody on. Up the middle, and a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to second, and he's safe.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get into scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
The Stros with the tying run at the plate. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball. Ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That one the other way. Base hit. Runner around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in, I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed.
Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. Throw to second, ow! And that'll end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here in Houston, all set to start the 9th in this one. Garrett Mitchell getting ready to hit. The Astros have some action in their pen. Tatsuya Imai, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Number 72 also getting ready. Pulls that one foul. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that's downstairs.
That's
and now 3-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So the call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And he'll one. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Oh, 2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And
Ball,
that's
that's
awfully
up.
close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Here's a high chopper. Shoemake whips it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Nate Pearson done for the afternoon, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Steven Oker.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Hamilton in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out. Nobody left. Abner Uribe on to try and close it out.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Looking to get the tying run on base. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door. Cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
2 balls, no strikes to count. And that one is inside. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Here's a 3-0. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
The Brewers trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Astros, the shortstop, Jeremy.
Astros down to their last out. Now at the plate, Jeremy Pena, known for his late inning heroics. That's in for a strike, a slider.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Softly hit to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Brewers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.